Okay, so I've been rewatching a lot of the old Marvel movies, and I've actually noticed that there was a way that you could prevent the entire Infinity War story from starting with just one key little moment in the movie. And that's going all the way back to Doctor Strange. Now, before I go any further, this is going to have spoilers for Doctor Strange, Infinity War, and Endgame. So if you haven't seen any of those movies yet, go and watch those, and then come back and watch this. And when you watch this, you'll actually probably most likely agree. Now, for the scene in question, I'm going to do a quick little cut, and you'll watch that, and then it'll come back to me. So here's the clip from Doctor Strange that would change everything.
You need a safe space to practice your spells. You're now inside the mirror dimension, ever present but undetected. The real world isn't affected by what happens here.
So, from that clip, you see that when he's talking to the former Sorcerer Supreme, that going into the mirror dimension, you can't do any damage from in there. So, here's what I'm thinking. Thanos' goons come to New York. That entire part of that story plays out. Then you go, when they're back in the ship and going to Titan, where Thanos lives. They get there, they do that whole battle, but instead of it ending where he hands in the time stone, even before Tony gets stabbed, Doctor Strange opens up a portal into, or not a portal, but he opens up the mirror dimension, sending Thanos into there, and thus prevents Infinity War from ever actually finishing. Second to that is, in Infinity War itself, there's a scene where, and I'll link that now too. Where the big guy with the big axe gets his hand cut off. Doctor Strange could have done that as well to Thanos. Because he only needs to open up a portal between two spots that he knows about. So he could open it up 10 feet apart. And that would cause, as soon as he closes it, it would cut the gauntlet off of his hand. So there's just two quick, very simple, very clean ways you could finish Infinity War without having to go into Endgame at all. However, I know that the way Endgame plays out, the death scenes are what they are. But this would make it all nice, neat, and tidy, put a little bow on it, make it all happy. And I know that's not what they were going for. However, it was just kind of silly. I just happened to be watching it a couple days ago, and last night I watched Doctor Strange again, and I got thinking, it's like, well, why didn't he do that to begin with? But in the comments below, let me know what you think about this idea. Let me know what you think, if you agree or disagree, and until next time, have fun.